Hey guys, DioGen Z here with my review of Need for Speed Nitro on the DS. Now, when you get into Need for Speed Nitro, you'll notice the modes it has. You have the option to race now, which is pretty straightforward. You just go right into a race, no fuss, no muss. You have career, where you can earn different awards and take on challengers and smashing obstacles. You have multiplayer, which you'll immediately notice that there is no Wi-Fi. There's multi-card play and single-card play, which I'm glad they added in there, especially since they don't have Wi-Fi. Now, also, you can see your awards that you won in the career mode, and, of course, your basic options, which are just sound and look at your profiles and credits. Now, within the career mode, like I said, you get awards, but you also have the ability to unlock new tracks and, of course, best of all, unlock new vehicles. Now, with the vehicles, you can also do some customization. And the customizations range from changing the graffiti that you spread to just modding your car a little bit. On the select screen, you see the level of speed your car has, its boost rating, and its handling. So they're all pretty different cars and trucks that you have the ability to choose from. And it's nice to see all this option in here. There's about 6 pages worth of different vehicles that are definitely not all unlocked from the onset. The meat of this game has you racing around the world, owning tracks and other racers. When you get into a place that you want to go, say maybe Dubai, you have the option to do a circuit race, a knockout race in which you have to remain in first as your other competitors get knocked out, a smash countdown in which you have to hit targets in a certain amount of time. Most of the times you don't have to hit 100% of the targets, but usually it's a higher percent, around 80s or 90s. Or you could do just a straight race to the finish. The racing mechanics in this game are pretty simplistic and fun. You use R to release some nitro, you use L to drift, and no, there are no drift bonuses here. You can use X to pull off maneuvers when the X is flashing on the screen, like dodging between 2 cop cars, or flipping over to your opponents, or even doing some really super cool moves like driving up a bridge. A is your gas pedal, and B is your brake. Now, while the mechanics are addictive and fun, one thing that isn't so great is, unfortunately, the graphics. The graphics are pretty rough. I mean, if you look at the tracks, it's kind of just like, whoa, stop stabbing my eyeballs and just let me race. There are buildings that pop in and out of the frame. You'll notice that cars will sometimes appear out of nowhere. It's not a glitch, it's just kind of the way the graphics in the game work. However, the music selection was pretty good. It pretty much mirrors the soundtrack that is on the Wii version of the game. Of course, it has to be compressed a lot to fit onto the DS cartridge, but there's a good amount of songs here for you to enjoy as you race along in this fun game. But now comes the all-important question. Is this game worth buying? The graphics are really not all that great, but the mechanics and driving are fun. And after all, that's what really matters in a game, right? Fun. Now, there is also the question if you want to get this game for the Wii, because as I mentioned before, this game is also on Wii, as well as the DS. But remember, you're just not going to get a Wi-Fi experience in any of these games, so don't think that by switching to Wii, you're going to get Wi-Fi. So, of course, there's the price point to consider, $35 compared to $50, but if you really want a tight racer with much better graphics and humorous cutscenes, I would go for the Wii. However, if you're just looking for a quick racer to pick up and enjoy on your spare time on the bus or train or what have you, then definitely pick up Need for Speed Nitro. I give Need for Speed Nitro a 7.5 out of 10.